Welcome back. It's a special Friday here on Mornings at ANC. Now, another Filipino is making a mark in the global entertainment scene. Filipino-American singer and composer Michael Copon has appeared in shows like One Tree Hill and CSI Miami, and he's now making waves in the music scene. Let's give it up on Mornings right here for Michael Copon. Take it away, Michael.
Thank you, Jen. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ginger. Hey girl, do you think I'm a fool, or just another phony city boy trying to play it cool? Oh yeah, hey girl, would you give me a chance to try and show you who I really am? How I know we could be together. I remember clearly the first time I saw you around, and you were holding someone and I was just a face in the crowd. But you were more than my heart could handle. You bewitched me, girl. I don't know why I am so damn drawn to you. Maybe it's your smile or those eyes are blue. But since I am, I really hope you feel it too. 'Cause if you do, it sure means that dreams come true. Tell me, darling, tell me, do you feel it too? Oh, yeah, yeah. Show me, girl, that dreams do come true. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Hey, girl, do you think we could be friends? Or maybe even just a little more? Oh, I could pretend. 'Cause I don't know what it is about you, but you're driving me insane. And I do believe I'm crazy now about you. Guess you can say that I've always had a one-track mind, baby. But you've been on that train for a very, very, very long time, with no stops, just a one-way ticket, girl, to my heart, yeah. I don't know why I am so damn drawn to you. Wanna touch it? Maybe it's your smile or those eyes are blue. Actually, they're brown, but that's okay. But since I am, I really hope you feel it too. 'Cause if you do, it sure means the dreams come true. Do you feel it too? Oh, yeah, 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 she feels it. Show me, girl, that dreams do come true. Mau kita. Maganda, ha? Mabuhay. Love you.
Come on over. No, was that an act? Is this not? And I'm just kidding. I'm totally teasing. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Thank you.
One more round of applause, guys. What a very charming and absolutely talented young man. Yeah. All right, I can't even really think right now. I'm blushing. You made me blush. All right, well, welcome to the Philippines. Welcome to Mornings at ANC. It's a pleasure to have you.
I'm so glad to be here.
It's your first visit to the Philippines. Before we get into the music and how successful your career has been in Hollywood, it's your first time in the country. I mean, how is it? How have you been? It's just been a couple of days that you've been here, right?
It's been so busy every day, but it feels like, it's only been, I guess, a week or something like that, but everything's everywhere. It's just such a different city. I didn't know what to expect, and I just came here. My whole family's from Cavite, Salinas. My whole family moved to Virginia. My grandfather was in the U.S. Navy, so he took my whole family there. So, but being here in the Philippines it's so good to finally let people know I'm not Puerto Rican, as you thought.
I know.
I'm actually
thought
Filipino.
You were Puerto Rican. You know, I watched the projects that you were in Hollywood or on TV in the States, and I never thought that you were Filipino. Did you find a little connection, a little more of a connection to your roots, or did you kind of just piece together a couple of things since you've been here? Like, oh, that's the reason why I really like rice. I don't know, just something kind of random.
Well, it was really weird. We went to McDonald's and there was rice served at the breakfast.
Yeah, right.
It just seeing the whole city, it just made me kind of look at my dad almost in a different way. Like seeing how he grew up here, and it put things in perspective for me. I grew up with my dad my whole life, but I've never been to the Philippines to see how he grew up or where he grew up. So just to see that just totally gave me a new perspective on my own family.
That's wonderful to hear. Well, Filipino people are very warm, and we're very proud of fellow Filipinos who are making it big in other areas of the world. You've had a successful career in acting and now singing and composing. But I must admit, one of my memories of you on the small screen is not just One Tree Hill, but the Power Rangers. Tell us, how your career kind of started out.
Well, that's basically how it started. I moved to LA, and I was struggling pretty hard. I lived in my car for about 6 months, and Power Rangers was my first audition.
Lived in your car.
I literally lived in it was a truck. So I had a twin mattress in the back with a camper shell, and I lived there because my family doesn't have a lot of money. But I really wanted to make it, and that job got me into my first apartment, and was able to buy like a nicer bed and actually a dresser. Well, for the longest time, I had just my suitcase I was using as a dresser. My dad came over because he flew in to visit. He was like, "Mike, what are you doing?" He's like, "Go get a dresser set." I just didn't want to waste any money because I got so used to living out of it.
That's right.
But that was the first job, and then
people have stories like that all the time. Like, if you really love acting, people move to LA and try to make their dreams come true, and yours has come true. But it's not an easy climb. Tell us just a little bit about how much you kind of have to love the craft and love the career that you're in.
Oh man, you gotta love it. It's a nervous wreck. I still get nervous every time I'm gonna sing or perform, or even when I'm acting.
Don't be nervous here with me.
She makes me nervous. But at the same time, when you're up there, it's the best feeling in the entire world. Sharing your art to the world, playing a role in a movie, you're expressing that moment in your life that you probably learned from. You gotta love your craft so much, because you hear like a million no's before you hear one yes.
Do you remember, of all the things that you've been a part of? We're seeing some of the clips right now. Do you remember? Is this Bring It On?
This is a movie called Boy Band that I just produced. It's a joke on boy bands. Yeah. I'm producing another one called Killer Holiday right now as well. So it's a psychological thriller.
That's the one that you're working on to submit to Sundance?
Yeah, this is one of them. This is like a Napoleon Dynamite meets Superbad in the 80s era. And then the new one, Killer Holiday. Yeah, that's me. Yes. And then in the new one,
we're just seeing totally different sides of you. Well, just even in these clips right now. Very multi-talented. You kind of just run the gambit as to producing, being the actor, and then singer, composer. You're opening up for Bruno Mars in about a week, right?
Yeah. April 7th in Cebu.
Sorry, I didn't mean
the
to.
Waterfront. Yeah. And then April 8th here in Manila.
I didn't mean to cut you off about talking about your projects, but why do you think you're able to do all these different things? How did you hone your skills so that you can multitask and that you do have an appreciation for the different aspects of what you do?
Well, basically, I wanted to do everything and to wait for a producer to produce a song for you, and then after they produce it, and then you gotta record it. So then I had to learn how to record, and then you have to wait for someone to mix it and master it. So I learned how to just do everything, mix and master everything. So I could just record in my own studio, mix it, edit it, re-record if I need to, rewrite something if I need to. And I stay up all hours of the night. I'm like a night owl. I'm literally like a vampire. I stay up till like 7, 8 a.m. every night. If you watch my tweets from now on, by the way, follow me at Michael Copon. If you watch my tweets, so you'll say goodnight at like 7 a.m. That's like using my sleep time. But and then when it comes to the acting thing, I just when I'm in my acting mode, I'm only in my acting mode. When I'm not doing a film or a TV show, I'm just working on music constantly.
Okay, so
I've noticed that the amount of work here, there's a lot more. I've talked to like Vice Ganda and Ann Curtis. We went out to dinner the other night, and they're just constantly working on stuff. See, in America, it's not like that, especially for the Filipino race. It's we're like the 2% of.
That's right.
You'll never see an audition for a Filipino actor in a film. Like even bringing on when I got it, originally it was for a Caucasian guy named Billy, and I booked it. And then they were like, well, since you look Latin, we're going to make you like Spanish. So I said, well, why can't I just be Filipino in the movie and speak Tagalog? And they're like, no, we're going to make you Latin. So.
Well, you definitely, you're right. I mean, the Filipino community, just in general, whether it be in entertainment or not, is really just beginning to make waves and making a name and a specific niche for themselves. And so I'm sure it's an uphill climb for you to really kind of push through. But I think you're doing a great job. I mean, you're showing that Filipinos are multi-talented. And, well, naturally, most Filipinos, not myself, but...
This is the new film that I just
produced.
produced.
One. Yeah. That's great. This is a psycho thriller.
It's a psychological thriller. It's about, it's like kind of like Silence of the Lambs meets Basic Instinct. I got to play a character that was really close to me. That's someone from my past, kind of like it's a mock of that character. That's me getting a strike because I'm really good.
That's part of the movie, or is that on the weekend?
No, this is just.
That's just for fun.
Yeah,
okay. This is you serenading someone that's very happy.
I'm squishing a girl.